why you want to join this organization?
Sir, I feel that I am an amiable person. So I would be very useful to collect intel. Apart from that, I have good communication skills. So I would be able to make good connections with the local people. Apart from that, I have leadership skills. So I would be able to lead a team and to work. Apart from that, I am also a team player. I was there in the football team of my college branch. So I know how to work as a team.
Okay, that's very nice. So apart from that, are you aware of what are the roles and responsibilities of IB in India, and how you can be an asset in this organization?
Okay. So the role of Intelligence Bureau is to safeguard the internal security of the nation. And there are so many internal security problems like militancy in Kashmir, insurgency in Northeast, and Naxalism and communalism. So what we do is we collect the information and give the inputs to agencies or to the armed forces or whoever who take the investigation forward. So
Okay.
I feel that we
Okay.
So I feel that I having the qualities to be in IB, the main quality would be to interact with the people and to get the information as soon as possible, and to have I as a person have good observation skills. So that would be very useful to collect the required information and pass it on to my seniors.
Okay, that's nice.
इसके साथ ही साथ फ्रेंड्स आप इस बुक को ले सकते हो जो आप सभी के लिए काफ़ी ज़्यादा हेल्पफुल होगी, स्पेशली इंटरव्यू के लिए आपकी। इसमें आपको 100+ इंटरव्यू से रिलेटेड क्वेश्चन आंसर मिल जाएंगे जिनको आप प्रैक्टिस कर सकते हो, जो कि आपके एग्जाम में ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा पूछे जाने के चांसेस है। आपके इंटरव्यू में मोस्ट प्रोबेबली ये क्वेश्चन पूछे जा सकते हैं। ऐसे सारे क्वेश्चन यहाँ पे आपको एक सीरीज मिल जाएगी क्वेश्चन की। साथ ही साथ यहाँ पे आपको करेंट और सिक्योरिटी रिलेटेड टॉपिक्स भी मिलेंगे इसी बुक में। आपको अलग से कुछ प्रिपेयर करने की जरूरत नहीं है। सारे जितने भी रिसेंट करेंट एंड सिक्योरिटी रिलेटेड इश्यूज है वो सारे के सारे इस बुक में कवर किए गए हैं। साथ ही साथ जो है आपको ये लोएस्ट कॉस्ट में आपको ये बुक मिल जाएगी। एडिशनल आपको 30% डिस्काउंट भी मिल जाएगा। तो डिस्क्रिप्शन में दोस्तों लिंक दिया गया है, वहाँ से जाके आप इस बुक को ले सकते हो और अपनी प्रिपरेशन को और बेहतर तरीके से कर सकते हो। राइट फ्रेंड्स?
Okay, now tell me about the place you belong and what is the speciality of your city?
Okay. Sir, I am from the city of Kochi. Kochi is known as the Queen of the Arabian Sea. Kochi has a very fine natural harbor, and it is an old spice trading hub. From the 14th century, we used to trade with the Arabs, Dutch. Apart from that, it's a coastal city, and Kochi is a financial, commercial, and industrial capital of the state. Apart from that, it has backwaters. It is famous for the backwaters, and there are churches, and there's a barrier island called as Waipin Island. Apart from that, there are the Chinese fishing nets, and it's a good place for tourism. There are some French colonies as well.
Okay. Apart from that, are you aware of what is the major function of United Nations, and what are its objectives?
Okay. United Nations is an organization of many countries in the world. Now, it provides a platform for different countries to discuss and to make policies regarding different aspects, whether it is economy, environment, security, etc. So, and they have a UN peacekeeping force which would interfere whenever there is some kind of violence that happens in any country.
Okay, so what are your views with respect to ongoing conflict between Russia and Ukraine, and why UN is not interfering in this?
Okay, so this ongoing, the Russia has actually launched a military exercise, as they call it, on Ukraine. The reason is that Ukraine was a part of the olden USSR. So, and Ukraine has been showing interest in joining the NATO, and which is against the interest of the Russians. And as far as the United Nations is concerned, whenever a resolution goes to the United Nations Security Council, Russia being a permanent member is vetoing it. But when the issue goes to the United Nations General Assembly, a resolution has been passed recently with around 141 members majority. So that is being done, but since Russia is a permanent member of the Security Council, it would be difficult for UN to enforce anything. UN cannot enforce anything, cannot a legally binding body. And only through dialogue can this issue be solved. And India is taking a non-alignment policy by not taking stand with either the Americans or the Russians, because both are equally important for us.
Okay. Apart from that, if we talk about with respect to Indian democracy, can you explain how RTI is rooted in Indian democracy? What is the impact of this RTI Act?
Now, according to RTI, if we want any information regarding anything from any government institution, we can file this, and within 30 days they are supposed to return it. Now, because of this RTI, there is a transparency between the government and the people. So that is the biggest. And when there is transparency, the trust that the people have on the system increases. And that is how you develop as a country and a democracy.
Okay, that's nice. Apart from that, can you explain some of your strengths and weaknesses and what you are doing to improve your weaknesses right now?
Now, my strengths are that I am a team player. I have leadership skills, communication skills, and good observation skills. My weakness would be I am not able to say no to some of the things to my friends. Apart from that, I am a bit weak physically, and sometimes, like at times, I get angry at times. So for the anger thing, I have been practicing yoga and meditation, and for the physical thing, I have started to exercise and do skipping.
Okay, so what kind of physical disability you have?
It's not that I am a bit overweight.
Okay,